The 107th edition of the Roy's Boys podcast starts right now.
Carolina basketball family is the strongest there's ever been, there ever will be.
Nate Humphrey hands Gingrich the ball. Pushes into Hubert Davis. 8 seconds. Davis trying to get free. Over to Fox. Fox, baseline. Up for the shot. Good! Off the glass! Oklahoma calls timeout, but the game is over! The game is over! Carolina has upset number 1 Oklahoma! And ready on his second attempt. That one is no good! They battle for it. Loose ball. Recovered Marvin. He scores!
With 20 seconds left to play, goes back to Michael Jordan. Jumper from out on the left. Good! 63-62, 13, 12, 11. Georgetown with one timeout. Fred Brown looking. Oh, way to Worthy. Worthy 5. The Tar Heels are going to win the national championship.
Carolina with foul. He takes the timeout. They're out of timeout. Technical foul. Technical foul. Brown gets it into Williams. Here comes Williams front court. Williams on the drive. Gets it back out to Head. Long outside shot. Short rebounded. May. It's over. Carolina has won the national championship. And how about them Tar Heels? They are the national champions.
The Tar Heels are the national daggum champions.
You competed. And that's what it takes to win big-time games. You've got to compete. You do it with your brain, and you got to do it with your heart, too. And that's pretty doggone good.
From QCBroadcasting.com, this is the Roy's Boys podcast with your host, Josh Marlowe. Hey guys, welcome to another edition of the Roy's Boys podcast. We are powered by Carolina Electrical Services, and today we are joined by senior Go Heels writer Adam Lucas. Adam, how's it going today, man?
Good, Josh. Appreciate you having me.
Oh, I appreciate you coming on. So we're going to start this interview talking about Coach Williams. It's kind of easier whenever he's not in the building to kind of talk about him and what he's accomplished. We know over the weekend that he passed his mentor, Dean Smith, on the all-time win list. What does it mean for Carolina basketball to have two coaches that have accomplished so much?
It means that all of us who have gotten to watch these two men coach are some of the luckiest folks in the basketball world. How unusual is it that two of the top 4 all-time, 2 of the top 5 all-time winningest college basketball coaches coached at the same place? You know, you just don't have that anywhere else. And to see two people able to operate at the highest possible level for a long amount of time is just something you don't get to see very often. And we've all been very lucky, and we've certainly they've spoiled us for sure.
Does that milestone in any way validate Roy Williams as a coach?
I don't think so. I think he's past the point where he needs validation. He's won 3 national championships. He's gone into the Basketball Hall of Fame. What else can you do? I don't know that changing the number of total wins beside your name makes you any better coach or makes anyone go, well, I wasn't so sure about Roy Williams, but now he's got 881 wins, so now, yeah, I think he might be good. I think anybody who didn't believe in Roy Williams before, which, first of all, that person was clueless, they still don't believe in him, and the folks who did believe in him already, I don't think this changes their opinion at all.
I agree with you right there 100%. Roy Williams, as we all know, has accomplished a lot in between his stints at Kansas and now here at Carolina. When you look at his resume as a whole, what is the most impressive part of what he's done?
Well, I think there's 2 separate answers to that question. The one answer is just kind of on paper, and the fact that he's won 3 national championships at North Carolina. And now here in 2020, we all sit here and act like, well, yeah, of course, 3 national championships. Well, before Roy Williams got here, Carolina had won 3 NCAA championships in the history of the program, 57, 82, and 93. He did it in less than 20 years. So to me, that's impressive. But then to me, really, the thing that's most impressive about him is intangible. And that's the way he has reinvigorated that family feeling around the Carolina basketball program. People act like he's just continued it. That's not necessarily accurate. When he came back, it's not like it is now. You didn't have as many former players around as are around now. And he's recreated that almost entirely from the ground up. And that's what makes Carolina basketball what it is. And he's done that.
You've been around this program for a long time. What is your favorite memory or story you have about Coach Williams?
I think, of course, you certainly necessarily remember all the great games. If I was just looking for one kind of about his personality, the year that he was announced as an inductee into the Basketball Hall of Fame, the announcement was made in Atlanta, Georgia at the Final Four. Carolina wasn't playing in the Final Four that year, but he had to go down there in order for the announcement. So here's this guy. He's just been announced as the newest member of the Hall of Fame. He'll be inducted in the fall, and he wants to go to the varsity, which, if you don't know, is like this hamburger type place in Atlanta. And he wants to flip to see who's paying. To me, that just makes him exactly who he is. He's not going to put on airs or try to be any fancier than what he is, but he wants to compete in every possible way, and that's right down to who's paying for the hamburger and lunch.
All right, let's talk about the current state of the Tar Heels. Going back to Monday night's game at NC State, Brandon Robinson with one of the more gutsier efforts we've probably seen in recent Carolina basketball history. Just how important is the senior from Georgia to this team?
Well, he's important in two ways. He's important with that toughness that you're talking about, and he's also the team's best outside shooter, and sometimes he's been the sole outside shooter. So he's important on two levels. All your good Carolina teams have had that veteran leadership, veteran toughness. Certainly this team gets that from Garrison Brooks. Brandon provided a little more on Monday night. You'd like to say maybe he'll share that more going forward, but really you just like him to be able to play a healthy game and not even have to worry about showing that tougher side. So hopefully for his sake he'll be able to take this week with a few days away from practice due to Carolina's schedule and get back healthy for Saturday.
I compared Garrison Brooks' breakout season to Bryce Johnson's back in the 2016 year, which, of course, ended in the national championship game. What has stood out to you about his play? And did you ever think there would be a time where Brooks would be a guy that when he scores 20 and 12, we're not surprised?
I wouldn't have expected that his junior year. And I think Bryce Johnson's an interesting comparison. I think the difference would be Roy Williams always felt like Bryce Johnson had that level of skill and just needed to be pushed. Garrison Brooks has just worked. He's just worked and worked to get to where he is, where, as you said, 20 and 12 is just another night for him. That's hard to do in the ACC. It's harder than how he's making it look. And the fact that every single team Carolina plays knows Carolina wants to get the ball to Garrison Brooks on every possession. So he's doing it as the number one guy on the scouting report. And he's just a great story. How hard he's worked to come from a player who nobody really knew when he competed to the top-line guy on North Carolina's 2020 team is a great story.
Cole Anthony announced the other night that he's at 90% and is waiting to be cleared to play. When he returns, what immediate impact will he have on this team?
Well, I think he is the most skilled player on the team. I don't know how much his percentage estimates are necessarily accurate. I mean, what's the difference between 90% and 92%? I'm not sure he knows. But he will be the most skilled player when he comes back. How is he integrated back into a team that seems like it's kind of figuring out how to play? I think that's going to be interesting to watch because it's a different team than the one he left when he got hurt. Guys have settled into some different roles than they were in when he left. So that'll be tricky. Their Carolina history is full of teams that were able to work guys back in like this, and they flow in seamlessly. And then there's a few examples of teams that tried to work guys back in, and nobody could quite figure out their appropriate role. And which one will this be? I mean, I would assume it'll be the former, but you can't just assume, okay, Carolina, I'll just put Cole Anthony back in, and they're putting in a great player, and you just add 20 points to their score in every single game because Cole Anthony exists. It's not going to be like that. It's about all five guys functioning together.
Do you think it would benefit him to return before the Duke game, which is now roughly 10 days away?
Well, I mean, I think it would benefit all of us, which is what people really say when they say it would benefit him. They're not thinking about him. They're thinking about Carolina and the Tar Heels winning games and them personally wanting the Tar Heels to win games. Doug Halverson, Carolina's athletic trainer, and all the medical staff don't go based on that. They go based on Cole Anthony's medical reports. And I think whenever those reports are cleared, that's when he'll come back, regardless of who the next opponent on the schedule might be.
Jeremiah Francis has missed the last two games with knee soreness. How is the rest of the season going to work for him? Is it going to be play one, sit one, or are they just kind of wait and see how his knee responds on a day-to-day basis?
Well, unfortunately, way he's now on play one, sit two. So hopefully that will not be the case. I mean, he had major surgery over a period of 2 years and then got thrown into ACC basketball sooner than I think really anyone honestly expected. So you don't know how he's going to respond to that level of competition and that level of minutes that he was playing. I don't think he's just not physically ready to play 30 minutes in an ACC basketball game right now. Could Carolina get 10 to 15 from him sporadically over the next couple months? I think that's the hope. But again, he's coming off significant surgery. So your first priority is he going to have a normal life, not just a basketball life? Is he going to have a normal life? And how can you get him back to just feeling good? And recovery is a big part of it. And he's not to the point yet where he's able to play Saturday and play again Monday. And so Carolina's got to approach that with caution because you've got not only 3 more years of his college career, you've got hopefully 80 more years of his life to worry about.
Couple more things, and I'll get you out of here. Carolina's in uncharted territory at 10-10 overall, 3-6 in the ACC. You mentioned earlier that Carolina's gelling. Are they poised to make a run at the NCAA tournament? And if so, I'm of the opinion that they've got to get to 10 ACC wins. Is there a certain number of wins they've got to reach to make that tournament realistic?
I think 10 ACC wins is a good number to shoot for. I think there's no question that this team is playing better right now. I think there's also no question that the opponents on the schedule are getting better right now. And that's going to make it difficult. Like Carolina had a cushion with that first part of the schedule, and quite honestly, they squandered that cushion by losing some of those games against teams that you really needed to get some wins against. So I do think Carolina's playing better. I think anytime you establish a set number of wins and say, well, all you got to do is get here, and then you go down the schedule and go, all right, that was like a win, loss, win. I think that's tough to do in this year's ACC because other than a couple of teams, I pretty much think anybody could beat anybody. So if Carolina continues to play really well and catches a couple of pretty good teams on a bad night, then I think Carolina's capable of putting a run together. But the Tar Heels are also capable of coming out at Pittsburgh and being down by 20. So it's still that same team, and until they establish some consistency, they've got to prove otherwise.
All right, lastly, are you currently working on anything, and what can readers expect in the next edition of the Born and Bred magazine through the Rams Club?
I appreciate you asking. The next Born and Bred is going to have a big feature on Garrison Brooks, so I've been spending some time with Garrison and with his family, and that's a fun one to write. Other than that, working on the podcast every Tuesday and Friday. We really appreciate everybody who's listening, and even more than that, all the folks who have come on to join us in various interviews and stuff. Garrison's actually going to sit down with us in the next day or so to record an interview for that podcast. So always a lot of fun things to do around the time of Carolina basketball season, and we're grateful that everybody wants to listen to it and read about it.
Yeah, I got to say, I listened to the one where y'all did the Roadhouse Challenge on Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I went back. That's the first time I've ever seen that movie. Great movie. A lot of that's because of you guys. I want to go back and watch some of the movies that y'all reviewed because my movies history is not very good. But, Adam, I want to thank you for taking some time out of your busy schedule to come on and talk some Carolina basketball, and hope to do it down the road again soon.
Anytime. Really appreciate you having me.
All right. Thank you, Adam. You take care, man.
All right, man. Thanks, Josh.
And that is senior Go Heels writer Adam Lucas on Roy Williams passing his mentor Dean Smith on the all-times win list and giving an update on the season. That's Carolina 10-10, 3-6 in the ACC. You've heard me guys say on this podcast recently, if they can get hot, they've still got a chance to win, and we're all hoping that happens. So I want to thank Adam for taking time to come on and talk with us. I want to thank you guys for listening. I want to remind you to subscribe to the podcast on Spreaker, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, or on every podcast platform. Just search Roy's Boys, and we'll show up in there. Give us a like, give us a review, most likely subscribe so you get all your podcast feed. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of the Roy's Boys podcast. Go Tar Heels.